Okay, guys, I just wanted to update you on this Valerie Reyes case. Here it says, um, whoever killed Valerie Reyes and dumped her body in Greenwich, bound by the hands and feet and stuffed in a suitcase, may have crossed state lines in order to confuse investigators, which we kind of figured out, or at least I figured out, you know. They're behind the eight ball because they don't have a crime scene. We don't know where she was killed, Vernon Gerberth said of Greenwich Police. The killer wanted to complicate the investigation and separate himself from the event by jurisdiction. Gerberth, a retired New York Police Department lieutenant commander, has spent a lifetime investigating murders and teaching police officers the craft. As a commanding officer of the Bronx Homicide Task Force, he managed over 400 murders a year. He's not involved in this case, but he knows the logistics and jurisdictional issues would be a difficult challenge to overcome. Reyes was from Rochelle, which means it's going to be tough for the Greenwich guys because they have to come down into Westchester. The dynamics of the homicide are in Westchester, he said. Connecticut has the body, so they're stuck with the case. Reyes has been reported missing from New Rochelle on January 29th, but her body was found in Glenville on February 5th, bound by the hands and feet and stuffed in a suitcase, which they keep saying over and over again, and I don't understand why. We got that part. Gerbert said police are likely poring over Reyes' friends, family, and acquaintances. He said all signs point to a crime of passion. It's an interpersonal type of thing, he said. Every suitcase body I have ever had, they were known to each other, with the exception of the mafia. The suspicion is heightened by the fact that family members have said Reyes was in a state of anxiety and fear before she went missing. And we discussed that she told her mother that she felt like somebody was going to kill her. But she didn't say anything about a specific person. So, if he were involved in the case, Gerbert said he would take a close look at the luggage in which Reyes was found. Whose luggage was it? Was it new or old? What happens with a crime of passion is a person hasn't thought about what they are going to do with the body, he said. Fans of true crime shows on television may jump to conclusions that a serial killer is responsible for Gerberth said it's unlikely. I never thought it was a serial killer. Everybody is serial killer happy. Like I tell the classes that I teach, before you go for the serial killer, look at an interpersonal type of crime, he said. Just from the presentation of the body, that's not a usual MO of a serial killer. Gerberth, by the way, had some experience working with the Greenwich Police Department. He has worked and consulted with the department after the body of a 13-year-old Matthew Margulies was found on Pembroke Hillside in 1984. The case remains unsolved. They get hit with some horrible cases, he said. What does that mean? I don't get that. The fact of the matter is, I think that her mother wouldn't. Don't you think her mother would know if that suitcase was hers or not? It's just, there's too many things that are not adding up at this point. Did she have the suitcase when she was on surveillance in Manhattan? Did she have the suitcase when she got off the train in Connecticut? These are things that haven't been mentioned yet, so we don't know. It says here a service will be held from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Lloyd Maxey's and Sons, Bayou Camp Chapel, 16 Chair Place in Rochelle. Masses on Wednesday at 10 a.m. at St. Gabriel's Church, 120 Division Street, which I actually went to high school at St. Gabriel. That's funny. Not funny, but I went to high school there. Family reported Reyes missing. Yes, we got that part. She was found by a municipal highway worker who found her and notified the police. The Connecticut officer, medical chief examiner, has not said what her cause of death was yet. He's still not saying anything. Now this guy here, the guy that found her, which was a highway worker, is it possible that he can be a suspect? I don't know. Was he the one that was taking the pictures? Possibly. I'm just going by, like, the little things that have been popping into my head as I'm, reading different little details that are coming out. But, it's ridiculous. It's obvious that they did this intentionally, and it's working because it's making it all the more, difficult to figure out where the crime scene is. It's just ridiculous. But I don't think that you would say, I feel like somebody's gonna kill me, without a solid reason why. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have a dream about that, it wouldn't really be in your head, to the point where you would be having anxiety attacks about it. So I'm thinking that something was said, or she seen something, or, you know what I mean? Like, something had to happen in order to cause those feelings, and for her to share them. So, like I said, guys, I'm just gonna keep on, every day, just looking to see if there's any more information that I could share with you, and keep you up to date on what's going on. And that's what I'm doing. So, sorry about my dog snoring in the beginning of the video, but that can't be helped. So, leave your thoughts in the comments, and, my condolences to her family, as I've said before. I'm just trying to get this story out there. I mean, social media it could be a big help. It could be a pain in the ass, but it also could be a big help, with getting these crimes and these stories out, to a wider audience, getting the information out to people. Alrighty. Like I said, I'll keep looking into it. And I will update you on everything that I find. Thank you, guys. God bless. Okay, guys, I just wanted to update you on this Valerie Reyes case.